Today was day 4 of my boxing journey from amateur to pro. And today's session, what I basically did was some footwork and just kind of focusing on my movement patterns and combining both the movement patterns with the jab. So when I step forward with my lead foot, I also jab at the same time. And then with the back foot, which is my power hand, my right hand, I always spin forward and then twist my hips because I learned one thing today, and that's the most of your power actually comes from your legs. Most people think it comes from just the power of your hand, but most of it just comes from your leg. If you can just get a good swing and you know how to use your legs as power, you're gonna get so much better punches from that. So yeah, that's one thing I learned is just, using your hips, using your legs to drive that power into the punch. Because without your legs, you basically get no power and you're not stable. And also, one thing I need to work on is being stable because during my punches, I noticed that when I would punch, I would kind of get off balance. So I need to work on actually maintaining my balance while I'm throwing punches, just so I'm not, falling while I'm throwing a punch and then, worst case scenario, get knocked out or something. So best to stay on my feet to get a little loose, less stiff, but definitely going to be incorporating a personal trainer, like I said in my previous videos, to help me with that. Hopefully, teach me a thing or two about my stance and my footwork in different drills. But this week, I really want to hammer in getting my footwork in, getting, good stance, good power through my legs, being able to balance the punches, good coordination. I think that's the most important thing. That's like the foundation. Then I'll build on top of that with, different combos with the punches and stuff like that. But for now, I'm just trying to set a solid foundation. And then one insight from today to leave you guys with is trusting the process. I mean, I've said this in previous episodes, but I think once you doubt yourself, it's the negative thoughts inside your mind. You need to realize that you don't have to listen to those thoughts. Those thoughts aren't real most of the time, and they aren't doing you any good most of the time. They're just there to hold you back, and you need to be able to control those thoughts from just taking over and then manipulating what you do for the whole entire day and your whole entire life, basically. People live their lives striving off these negative thoughts, and then they realize why they don't make any progress. It's because you try something new and then a day later you got a negative thought, so you just brush it aside and never did it again. Just because you got one negative thought, but you could have gotten so far. And I just imagine how many people could have gotten so far if they didn't listen to those negative thoughts and they actually did what they wanted to do. And if you just talk to a bunch of old people, you'll get a similar response, and they'll all say, I wish I did it. I wish I took that risk. I never know what could have happened. It could have worked out, could have not worked out. It was just an experience. Like I wish I just did more things and experienced more things. They don't say like I wish I didn't experience that or I wish I didn't go and do things. So I think it's good to have experiences and then, if you decide later on you don't want to do it, let it be. So that's pretty much it for today and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 5.